Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday, the 16th of April. Usually I would say, yippee, we're past tax day, but that got extended this year. And Friday, the 17th of April, 2020. What this is, however, is options expiration Friday coming up, and we did not get the unraveling move on Wednesday, so that's still out there. There should be one at one point in time, potentially Thursday. We'll look for that after the first hour. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract, the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. We retreated today. You don't see it on the futures because it goes 24 hours, but I'll show you the S&P cash, and we have a floating island reversal on the S&P. Let's go through our major daily charts. Crude oil slipped briefly to a new low, but then closed just above 20. Gold up $8.50. The S&P cash lost 62.70, and you can kind of see. First of all, there's a few things. These are the fib retracements. The purple line is the 50% retracement. The green line would have been the 62. We have it at 61.8. We have not gotten there. You can see the daily chart candle looks more like a floating island, though. I'll show you that in a little more zoomed in fashion when we look at the intraday action. NASDAQ 100 down 100, but stayed inside the range of the prior day, still sitting right at that 62% fib retracement. Remember, a lot of sharp crashes. First bounce either takes you back to the 50 or the 62, and then you roll over again if you get that kind of a bounce. So look out below. SOX down 47 points. It got up to a static trend line and failed. The biotech's down 86. And the biotechs probably could do well in this as everybody's trying to find the cure. Russell 2000 down 53. Small caps have not fared well in this whole thing. The VIX actually back up 308 after dipping into the mid 30s. The trend closes at 1.74. That's a high reading, brings the 10-day moving average up to 1.09. Volume on the NASDAQ was really 3.2 billion shares at the close. They printed a little bit after. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, very negative all day. It closed at negative 1716, so way more stocks down than up. On the New York, negative 1944. Google loses $7.93, but still basically traded exactly inside of the prior day's range. Apple down $2.62. Netflix up 13.20. Netflix continues to run. Remember, the only pure streamer out there. We were talking about this the whole time. Amazon up 24.36. Still shipping things to people. New highs on Amazon. Tesla actually up 19.94. I don't really have a good reason for that one for you. I feel like that's getting back up into ridiculous valuations for what it is. I'm a fan, but just the valuation a little ahead of its time at the moment. Facebook down $1.20. Goldman Sachs gains 29 cents after going lower early. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up $4.34. The Dow was down 445. So when we look at the ES intraday here, there's your floating island reversal. So we had Monday, we had the trading. You can see we closed Tuesday. We get the big gap up, closed higher. Wednesday we gapped down completely under Tuesday's low and never got back to touch it. That leaves a floating island. That triggers if we go below today's low tomorrow. And right now, at least, the futures are showing the down 15 open. So we're going to be right around that level. Now, of course, the open's 12 hours away, but a lot of things could happen. But if we don't head up and get above about 2,800, then this is a floating island as soon as you crack the lows of today at some point. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. Could still happen the day after. We'll be looking for options unraveling, as well as I said, after the market open, after the first hour of trade. In terms of economic data left for the week, a lot of it an hour before the bell Thursday morning. Unemployment, the initial and continuing jobless claims numbers, is expecting more big numbers, obviously. People out of work. Housing starts and building permits. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index at 10:30. Natty Gas Storage. And then on Friday, just a CB leading index. And we have IMF meetings continuing throughout the week. That is it. I don't know. Again, we'll see what everybody's thinking for options expiration, and of course, going into a weekend as we struggle to figure out where the end of some of this might be. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.